Hey guys, Storm20111, I hope we are doing well, and I have got another video series for you in regards to my Nanoblock series. So I've got all the sets from the Crash Bandicoot Nanoblock set. I've got Crash Bandicoot himself, I got Sister Coco, I got Dr. Neo Cortex and his ally Engine, and of course Dingo Dial and Ripperoo. So I'm as usual, I'm going to be doing this in numerical order, starting off with the famous marsupial himself, Crash. Now, there's no need for me to explain it, because, practically, it's Crash Bandicoot. And who doesn't love Crash Bandicoot? So, let's begin with the unboxing. And let's see what we got. Yep. Just what I was hoping for. The instructions have what pieces you need. And let's see how many bags. According to the box, you need 150 pieces. Around that much. And yep, there's quite a variety of colors to get. So we've got 5 bags worth. So I'm definitely going to be busy sorting out all the pieces together. So I shall be back momentarily. Alright, so there is quite a lot of pieces for this build. A whole lot of oranges. I've got little 1x1s right here. 1x2s, 1x3s here. I've got 1x2s with a sloping edge on it right here. Then I've got the 2x2s right here and 2x3s. Some 1x4s. The orange L's. I've got some curved little ones right here. And of course I've also got the step 1x2s right here for the orange. I've got some curved 1x2s right here. If I can just, here we go. Nicely zoomed focused in, perfect, that's it. And a 2x1 with just a 1 in the middle. And of course some 1x2s with nothing on top of it. So I believe that is all of the orange pieces. Then for the browns, I've got the 1x2 with the 1s in the let me just focus that, here we go. A 1x2s with the 1 in the middle. 2x3s, little slide up, 1x2s right here. That is the piece. Has that gone into focus? No, here we go. Have I done it? I'm not sure if I have. There we go. Yep, that's the one. As you can see, it is a very steep edge. Then I've also got a little circular one right here. I believe it's for his nose. I'm not entirely sure until I do the build. Then for the black, I've only got 2 black little circular ones right here. Then a lime green 1x3, which is right around here. Then I believe some light, pale cream, or proper light brown L's right here. T's, I've got here, the 2x3s here, 1x3s, 2x2s, and a 1x2 right here. For the white pieces, there's quite a few of them. I have got, there we go, I've got 2 2x4s here, 1x2, a 1x2 with the with a dot in the middle, little square 1x1s. I've got 2 of these, some L whites. I've also got a clear 1x3 right here, a see-through one. Then I've got pink 1x2s right here at the bottom. Oh, it's probably hard to see. Let me just try and zoom in. Here we go. There we go. That is the best I can do. Then for the dark blue, I've got some curved 1x3s right here. Some 1x3s with 2 in the middle. Then the step up 1x2 dark blues. Then a T right here. Next up, I've got light blue 1x1s right here. Then, finally, for the reds, I've got a 2x2s with a dot in the very middle. A 1x3 right here. Some curved ups, 1x2s right here. 1x2s right here. And a very sharp 1x2 right here. So that is it for all the pieces. So now I'm going to get started on step 1, guys. I'll show you what I've done. Okay, so step 1 is officially complete. Let me start off with the bottom part of the model. I started off with a light brown 2x3 right here, then the 2x2 so that we got a good foundation. Then behind the 2x2 I did an orange 1x2, And then right next to it, right here, the orange 1x3. Then behind that, I did another orange 1x3 right here. So at here on the top, it's plain easy to do. What I did was I started off with the light brown T right here. Then I did the orange 2x2 right here. Then on top of the right next to the T. Then I built around it. So I started off with the orange L. Then I started to put the pieces from this the step below. On top of the, underneath this step right here. So I've done the orange 1x3, then another orange L, and as I continue to get more pieces on, I got the orange 2x2 here, the triangle, the T right here, then the cream 1x3 right here. So, it's not bad for a first step. It's not that stable yet, but it's early days, so I'm gonna get on to step 2 now. Okay, had a bit of an oops moment on this step, but it was easy to rectify. I thought that I did this, the third layer right here correctly, but it turns out that I was wrong. So it was a light brown 2x3 right here, then some L's right next to it. Instead of placing it where it was, I accidentally pushed it back one peg, but now I've rectified it. It's now in the correct position, and carrying on with the pieces, right here inside that little T is a cream 2x3, and then right here on both sides is another cream L. Then behind it, it is a 1x3 orange on both sides, then a 2x3 right here, then a 2x2. And finally, on the top, because I thought I was a little confused, but I managed to rectify myself for this mistake. So I got a 1x3 right here, then 2 L's right next to it. Behind that was a 2x3, then the 2x2. Then finally, some T's right here onto each side. Then I did orange 1x3 right here and here. Then a 1x4 orange right here and then here. And then I also did the same on 1x4 right here, then 1x3. So we're starting to build up the base of Crash's head. So now I'm going to get started on step 3. Okay, so step 3 is done. Just a really easy step to do. So I started off with a orange 1x3 right here. Then I went behind it with a 1x2 with a sliding edge upwards, as you can probably tell. Then I did a little orange 1x1 on both sides of, at the end of the 1x3 right here and here. Then I did the orange 2x2 squares, followed up by cream 2x3 and 1x3 right here. Then on both sides, I've done the same again with the front, a 1x2 with a sliding edge. So as you can see, we're building up Crash's furry face. Then, just to make sure that when you do the step, there is going to be a little bit of a gap. So, do look at the picture and compare it with your model if you are not sure. Then I did a 2x3 oranges on both sides and then one at the back. So that is all ready to go. Now I'm going to move on to step 4 of the build. So I've now done more of Crash's head for step 4. The obvious addition is at the front of the nose right here where we have done the circular brown 1x1. That would be his nose. So that's done. The nose knows the difference between your rose and your toes. If only I could get a diploma for that. Anyway, carrying on with that, I started off with a orange 1x2 right here. Then I went on both sides of that with a white L to start forming Crash's eyes. Then I did the last of the orange 1x4s right here. Then on both sides of that, I did the 2x3s right here at the front, right behind the L's. Then I got some other L's, but in orange, so that we kept up with the appearance. And then on both of these is the 1x2s where there is no pegs on it. So make sure that before you start building, you separate all your pieces in the correct groups. Otherwise, you're just going to get confused and it will be a waste of time. So just plan ahead before you start your build. So now I'm going to get started on step number 5. Okay, so I've now done all of step 5. I began with the little black 1x1s with the circular patterns on it right here for the pupils for Crash's eyes. Then a orange 1x1 right here. Then behind all those three parts is the lime green 1x3 right here. So obviously, if you turn Crash on his side, you'll probably see the lime green. But for now, we can only see it at the top. Then right next to that, I did the white 1x1s right here. Then behind the green 1x3 right here, I did a orange 1x2, then a 1x3 right here. Then to fill in the gaps behind the white squares was a white 1x1, an orange 1x1 on each side. Then I did the curved 1x2s right here and right here. So I think we're going to start building up more towards the top of Crash's head. So now I'm going to get started on step 6. Okay, so more has been done on the top of Crash's head. Obviously, we've done the 1x2 whites with one in the middle right here. Then the same again, but in an orange. And in between that is an orange 1x3 with everything in it. Then on both sides, right here, we've got a 1x2 orange. Then at the back, we are starting off with Crash's epic-looking haircut with a 1x2 red with a bit of the slide going upwards towards the piece. So we are nicely working towards Crash's head. Now, I believe step 7 is next, and really easy one to do, so I'm going to do it on camera for you guys, because that's what I like to do. For the next step, we're going with the brown 1x2s, but they are the ones that go upwards. I believe we are doing Crash's eyebrows. Yes, we are. And I can alter them like so. There we go. Then a red 1x2 for the front. Then the red 1x3. And that is that for more of Crash's hair. And I believe I'm going to do that again. Only this time, it's the sharp red 1x2s. Like so. First one here. And then second one, just... Ooh, it looks like I went a little too far. Here we go. That was the wrong one. Alright, here we go. 1, and then 2. And then, on top of this one, we need this little piece right here. And that's that. I believe that is all of Crash's hair done. So now I'm going to get started on step 9. Okay, so not only have I done step 9, but I've also done step 11 because they're practically the same. It's Crash's ears. Now, for step 9 and step 11, the first thing that I did for them was do the orange 1x2 right 2x2, sorry. Then the orange L. Then underneath that was an orange 1x3 and a 1x2. Now, if you take a close look at both of my hands, they're done in completely different ways. So one is one of the L's has to be facing east, and the other has to be facing west. So that was that, and then I also did the inners of Crash's ear. So sorry, his ears. So I did the orange 1x2 step, then a pink 1x2 on top of that. Underneath the pink one was another one, then a curved 1x2 on each side. So that is that for each one. Now, I'm doing this next step for you guys so that you know what to do. I'm putting on each ear, like so. Then, we put each ear, respectively, like so. So Crash's head is fully complete. And now I'm going to move on to step 13 of the build. So we practically just skipped ahead by 4 steps. Okay, so I've done all of step 13, because this was a 3-part process. So let me begin by starting off at the bottom. I started off with the dark blue T, then I did the 2 curved 1x3s right here to form Crash's legs. Now, it does look a little loose, but I'll do step 14 before I carry on. So this is what you have to do. Grab the clear 1x3, and then Crash's legs won't be as loose now. Then, on top of that, I did the 1x3s with the only 2s near the edges, as you can probably tell by the 1x2 cream. Then, the 1x2 orange right here. Then on top of that, I did the 1x3 orange and the 1x3 cream. Now, if you want to make sure that the pieces are together identically, you can just use your thumb and your index finger to try and straighten them out. If it still doesn't feel that straight to you, just use the desk. That would be your best bet. There we go. Done and done. Now, finally on top of that, I did the orange L right here, then an orange 1x2, then a light brown T. So now I'm going to put that on top of the model. Now I just gotta make sure that the build, here we go, I believe this is how you do it. Yep, I believe I have done it correctly. All done. So we're nearly done with Crash. We just have to move on to step 15 of the build. Okay, so step 15 is now complete. Let me tell you guys what I've done. So I started off with the white 2x4s here for the base of Crash's feet. Then I went from front to back. I did the red 1x2s for the front. Then behind that one was a white 1x2. Then the red 2x2s with the only dot in the very center. Then underneath that, on top of each one was an orange circular 1x1, as you can probably tell. Let me just get you guys to, here we go. That's it right there. Then on top of that was the blue, dark blue 1x2 step. Then on top of that, in the gap was the light blue 1x1. So that is that. Now I'm going to put on Crash's legs, like so. Should be easy to do. There we go. Step 1. And step 2. Perfect. Now Crash is standing, but we are missing his legs. His arms. So it's now time to get started on his giant hands. Okay, so we are done with Crash's arms. So let me tell you guys what I had to do. This is exactly the same process, but will be done in, one way or another. Just make sure that you read the instructions thoroughly before you do each step. So I had to grab the 2x1 orange with the one in the middle, then a brown 1x2. What I did before I put them all together was I grabbed the brown 1x2s with the ones in the middles, and then I placed them on top of the brown part right here. Then I put the orange 1x2 underneath the front one right here. Once that was done, I did the brown 2x3s right here. And then, using my previous method, I pushed the 1x2s on the desk so that they matched with the hands. Then, to start off with the actual arms, I did an orange 1x1 right here. Then a 1x2 with in step motion, then another 1x1 right here, and then a 1x2 with a sliding downwards edge. So that is the entire process for each of Crash's arms. And just for you guys, I'm going to do the final assembly on camera. There we go. Now, like I said, just read the instructions before you do the final assembly so that you know which arm goes in which. And there we go. Crash is now ready to do what he likes doing the best. Dancing and napping, and of course, slapping Cortex's bad guys around. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, why not check out my latest video right here. If you haven't got anything to watch on the weekend or one of your days off, why not check out my playlist right here. And if you aren't a subscriber to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified on my latest videos. Hope to see you again soon. Happy gaming. See you around.